Barsisa was a man from the children of Israel, known far and wide for his devotion and worship. He lived in his temple, dedicating himself entirely to the service of God. One day, 3 men from the children of Israel prepared to set out for battle. The men had a sister, and they were unsure where to leave her while they were away. They said to one another, "We cannot leave her alone. Where can we entrust her safely?" After asking around, people advised them, "Leave her with the worshiper. He is the most righteous and trustworthy among us. He will look after her." So the brothers went to Barsisa, the worshiper. They explained their situation and pleaded, "We are leaving for battle. Please, can you care for our sister in our absence?" But Barsisa recoiled. "A'udhu billah minkum. I seek refuge in Allah from you. Stay away from me," he said firmly. Then Shayṭān whispered to him, "If you refuse, who will they leave her with? What if she falls into the hands of someone corrupt? You know what will happen then. Will you let this opportunity for a good deed slip away?" Shayṭān, under the guise of good, pushed him to accept. Finally, Barsisa called the brothers back. "Very well," he said. "I will take care of her. But she will not stay with me in my monastery. She will remain in that house over there." And so it was arranged. She stayed in the house while Barsisa remained in his temple. He kept his distance, delivering her meals only to his doorstep. He would place the food there, refusing even to approach her house, and she would come to collect it herself. He would not even look at her. Then Shayṭān whispered again, "What are you doing?" Each time she leaves her room to collect the food, people may see her. Wouldn't it be better, more honorable, to deliver it directly to her doorstep? Barsisa thought to himself, "That is true." And so he began placing the food at her door instead of leaving it at his own. Time passed, but Shayṭān was not done. He whispered once more, "Even now she must open the door and step outside to take the plate. What if someone sees her? Wouldn't it be safer if you placed the food inside her room?" Again Barsisa agreed. Believing he was doing good, he began leaving the food inside her room before withdrawing quickly. The days stretched into weeks. The 3 brothers did not return. The battle had taken much longer than expected. Shayṭān returned with yet another suggestion. "Look at her. She is alone, isolated, like a prisoner with no one to speak to. Wouldn't it be kindness, a mercy, to speak with her? Otherwise, she may seek out another man for companionship." Barsisa hesitated, then began speaking to her, from outside the door while she remained inside. Their voices had to be raised just to hear each other. But Shayṭān whispered again, "Why shout across walls? Why exhaust yourselves? Make it easier. Sit with her. Speak face to face. After all, you are only showing compassion." So Barsisa began sitting with her. At first it was only brief conversations, then longer ones. Hours passed in each other's company. Slowly barriers fell, affection grew, until finally the great worshipper, known for his piety and devotion, committed the sin of zina. She became pregnant. The story did not end there. She gave birth to a child. Then Shayṭān came again, whispering, "What have you done? Do you realize what will happen when her brothers return? They will kill you. Even if you deny it, they will say, 'She was entrusted to you. You are responsible for her.' They will not care who the father is. There is only one way out: kill the child and bury him." In fear and panic, Barsisa did as Shayṭān urged. He killed the innocent child and hid the body. But Shayṭān returned once more. "Do you think she will keep your secret after what you have done? You fool! She will expose you. There is only one solution left: kill her too." And so, overcome by terror and deception, Barsisa murdered her as well and buried both mother and child in that very room. When the brothers returned, they immediately asked about their sister. Barsisa lowered his head and said, "Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un." She fell ill and passed away. I buried her over there. He then led them to a false grave he had prepared. Stricken with grief, the brothers said, "Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un," offered dua for her, and went home. But that very night one of them saw a dream. In it, Shayṭān appeared and said, "Did you really believe Barsisa? He lied to you. He committed zina with your sister, killed her and her child, and buried them in her room beneath a rock. The grave he showed you is false." The brother awoke in shock, but when he told his siblings, each of them said, "We saw the same dream." Convinced, they hurried back the next day. They dug up the false grave, empty. Then they went to her room, lifted the earth beneath the rock, and there they found her body and the body of the infant. Furious, they seized Barsisa. "You liar! Look what you have done!" they cried, and dragged him to the king. As he was being taken, Shayṭān came to him, not in whispers this time, but in human form. He said, "Barsisa, do you know who I am? I am Shayṭān. I am the one who lured you into this mess, and I am the only one who can save you. I created the problem, and I hold the solution. If you wish, go and die. But if you want me to rescue you, prostrate to me." Desperate, Barsisa pleaded, "Save me," Shayṭān said, "then make sujood to me." And Barsisa bowed in prostration before Shayṭān. Shayṭān smirked and said, "Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you." Then he vanished, never to be seen again. Barsisa's final act in this world was a sujood to Shayṭān. Shortly after, he was executed. A man once known for righteousness and devotion ended his life in utter disgrace. And how did it all begin? With a single step, a small compromise, taken in the name of maslaha, public good, benefit, justification. What seemed harmless at first led to complete ruin. This is the danger of following desires. Sometimes we grow confident in our worship, our knowledge, our memorization of Quran, thinking we are safe. But true knowledge is not mere words. It is fear of Allah. Allah says, "Indeed, it is only those who have knowledge among His servants who truly fear Allah." The real policy Shayṭān used with Barsisa was gradual steps. If he had appeared at the beginning and said, "Prostrate to me," Barsisa would never have done it. Instead, he led him bit by bit, whisper by whisper, until the worshipper fell completely into his trap.